On a daily basis, communities in Tower Hamlets are facing some acute social challenges.
There's an element out there that is constantly trying to engage the most disaffected child to lead them astray down the wrong path towards criminality, towards drugs, and we're constantly fighting that battle. The postcode wars, as you're probably aware of, is a major issue.
The particular thing is it's the Asians and the Somalians, the Bengalis basically, and the Somalians. It's always fighting, innit? Yeah. But we're both in a band, so we can't just blame them.
Gang rivalries and knife crime still plague the borough's streets.
I think the violence is a real issue. And why is it that these things only develop where there's poverty?
As a young person, teenager, growing up in Tower Hamlets particularly, there's lots of challenges, of course. One of them is there's not enough facilities, especially in an area which is overcrowded and very poor housing. Of course, if you don't have nothing to do in the evening, you're very likely to get into drugs. So, yeah, these are some of the issues.
There are concerns parents express on the course, particularly around exposure to drugs, alcohol, the concern about community violence.
During the 13-week course, a range of topics are discussed in relation to issues affecting the community, parenting and personal development. Each group brings with them a range of concerns and hopes.
When I tell Ellie off, or I'd say to Ellie, no you can't, and hopefully I'm going to learn how to reason with her rather than just sort of like fly off the handle and say just go away from me. So I hope it's going to sort of like make me be a better mum.
When I'm angry, I respond by
shouting, throwing things.
No, we're talking about your children, not your old man.
When somebody's screaming and shouting at you and, you know, throwing things and doing all those things there, is there ways that we can change that?
I'll shout at the kids, I'll shout at Barry, but I don't normally row in the street, but I put myself in that position that day and I wanted to hit him. I really wanted to do it, that bloke. You was there, weren't you? I really...
Still having nightmares over it. But
do you know what I mean? He just went on and on and on. Yeah, I could have walked away, and I did walk away, and I got round the corner, and I went, no, I'm going back then. And I did, and I went back for more.
How could we have dealt with it? Because obviously it went to that blows and it never got sorted, did
I know I lost my rag, but then who's giving the right to talk to us like that anyway? Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't reason with us, would he? We tried that.
Well, once somebody's got angry, there's so much emotion. The idea of reasoning with somebody at that point, it's almost like...
Well, then that's why I lost my rag, and I thought I might as well, if you can't beat them, join them. That's going to be one of the things that I am going to look at to change, because I do scream and shout a lot.
A key technique Tracy and the group have learnt on the course is what they call special time. In order to boost Ellie's confidence, Tracy decides to put this into practice by visiting a local farm on the Isle of Dogs.
It was just me and Ellie. It was nice just walking around the farm, because even though that farm's on my doorstep, I don't go over there apart from a shortcut to Asda.
Is this? It's big. Oh my God, it's a massive one.
I think she felt happy. Yeah, she seemed like she enjoyed it. Didn't say much about it, but you could see on her face that she was happy.
I like horses because you can get all different colours and you can ride them. I was a bit scared it come near me. I want to do it again.
For Afia, the course is having less of an impact with her teenage son.
Special time I can't actually do with my son because he won't sit with me, he won't talk to me. In that sense, yes, there are limitations. A lot of the techniques in the course are much more suitable to younger children than maybe teenagers.
এটা কভার করা লাগে কারণ রাজিয়া আফা মাছিলা একদিন মনে আসেনি আপনারা স্প্রিং এফেক্টর কথা এটা তো ক্লিয়ার এটা এখানে অটো সম্পর্ক দায় বাড়াইবার দেয় প্যারেন্ট চাইল্ড রিলেশনশিপ বাড়াইবার দেয়
He sort of said about my son's situation, it's a unique situation. He's always emphasised that there are no complete answers. Everybody is different. Every situation is different. I do pray, and this is, you know, one of the things that I've been doing a lot more. I'm not saying that I'm not going to do anything and just pray. It's just I'm going to carry on and do the best. And at the same time, there's only so many things I can do, and then leave it with God and have faith in that.
With religion being a strong influence on people in Tower Hamlets, the team need to engage different faith groups, including the borough's multi-ethnic Muslim community.
We are at the moment in London Muslim Centre. It's a very important centre for Muslims in Tower Hamlets and Muslim in London. It offers a lot of services, it offers a lot of good, productive advice and facilities to Muslim community.
Very good, I say.
Imam Abul Hussein Khan has worked with Humayun for 10 years, and he has just finished running the London Muslim Centre's first Strengthening Families, Strengthening Communities course.
ধন্যবাদ জানাইরাম যে আপনারা 6 মাস বাদেও যে কোর্সের দে আপনারা মায়া আছে এটারে ইভ্যালুয়েশন করবার দে আপনারা আইসোন আপনারা যে কমিটমেন্ট আছে এটা
Many fathers or mothers came from abroad. They came with their own ideas and own character and own culture as well. And they are facing problems with their children grown up in this culture. Because in this society, not everything good for everyone. Maybe there are some wrong things, drugs and gunfighting and so on and so forth. Many people, and especially youngsters, are involved. It is totally wrong. This course came, I can say, it is a part of blessings of our Allah, God, to minimize this clash. What we are doing, we are mixing some Islamic idea through this course because they are believing Islam as a complete code of life.
The areas where I think strengthening families, strengthening communities is very different and is unique is that it has an approach which acknowledges difference. Not saying this is the way that you're a good parent, but saying that everyone parents differently and depending on your value base, you will make decisions about how to enhance your child's upbringing and how to create the best outcomes for your child.
আমার বাচ্চাদের আমি একটা শিকার বাদে একটা যে করছি যে আমাদের তোমাদের সপ্তাহে একটা রুটিন আছে যে যত ভালো কাম করতে পারে একটা পয়েন্ট যদি আমরা দেখাইতে পারে গিফট আমাদের বেশ সময় তোমারটা দামি বুঝেন বেশি ভালো নম্বর দিবে তাহলে ভালো গিফট দেবো তো এতে দিলাম তারা উৎসাহ আছে যে একটা গিফট পাইমু আর লক্ষ্য থাকে তাদের এই জন্য অর্থ কইয়া যদি এইসব জিনিস আমরা দরকার একান্ত প্রয়োজনীয় আমরা সময় থাকলে আমরা এইসব কোর্স আবার দরকার আর
এক বাচ্চা একটু বেশি নোটে করে দেন যে তান লাগেও বিশেষ করে আমি একটু কনসার্ন করি আর ওয়ারি করি একটু ভায়োলেন্স মানে দুর্গা প্লে স্টেশন আছে তাদের কিছু একটু দেখবেন তাই দেখার পরে তখন এই যে ভায়োলেন্স এরকম করে তাইনও সাইনওয়ালা করতে প্রাইমারি স্কুলে যাওয়ার পরেও আইসে পয়লা বছর আইসে খুব বেশি এই কোর্স হওয়ার পরে আমি যতটুকু শিখছি আর কি কিছু মানে তার উপরে কোর্স মাফিক যেরকম নর্মালি কোনো কোনো সময় আমি টিচারও জিজ্ঞাই যে আজকে থেকে তা করছে ভালো আসেনি তারাও অনেক সময় তার ওপিনিয়ন যে না তার বিহেভিয়ার অনেক চেঞ্জ হয়েছে
With 3 years of the 5-year government-funded trial project complete and limited funding for the final 2 years, Tom has a new strategy for the future of the programme.
In Tower Hamlets we've got about 90 primary and secondary schools altogether. Now obviously much as we'd like to, we can't train staff in all of those schools to become facilitators. So one of the things we're definitely looking at is linking schools together. We've recognised that not everything can be achieved through schools, so we're very keen also to work in partnership with members of the voluntary third sector when we've identified that they can access families that maybe we can't access through schools.
For this reason, Tom has decided to fund Abdi for 2 more Somali courses.
He's very good at identifying families that need that additional support, and he's very good at recruiting families.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Listen, thanks a lot. I got the email. That's brilliant. Yeah. No, that's great. Did you actually meet up with the committee in the end, or?
Yes, that's right. We have done. They have agreed actually
What?
to match on Sunday, 1,500.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's really encouraging. I mean, that's really pleased. It was one of the groups I really want to see up and running. And he's also managed not just to do the one group, but to get both groups going. So that's fantastic.
We just got confirmation that we have funding for running the 2 courses for Somali-speaking parents, and very, very pleased, and we're excited about it. London needs a service like this, and service that actually brings the communities together, builds families. It's actually tackling all sorts of the social issues we have in our community head on.
Tower Hamlets has done some amazing things with the Strengthening Family, Strengthening Communities programme, beyond the immediate outcomes that parents are happier and children have enjoyed the fact that their parents have participated. Parents who were previously isolated now have a support network. They continue to meet, they are active in their local community, they do things, they become teaching assistants or they volunteer in their local schools. There's been a whole range of things that have happened as a result of the Strengthening Family, Strengthening Communities programme.
Over the last 3 years, 151 facilitators have been trained in Tower Hamlets. Nearly 2,000 parents have completed the course. Out of the 98 schools in the borough, nearly half are now qualified to run the programme. They remain the key to the long-term prospects of the Tower Hamlets Strengthening Families, Strengthening Communities initiative, which is due to finish in 2011.
I think the role of schools in the success of the programme has been crucial. Schools are like the heart of contact with parents in the community, and schools are starting to realise that actually it's not something we rely on an outside service for, it's something that we want to deliver ourselves, it's part of our core service. I think if you look at a school, well, like Cubic Town, it just shows that schools can share with parents aspects of their child's learning environment that maybe traditionally schools haven't shared in the past.
In a few months, Jackie and Annetta will be running a new course with a new set of parents at Cubic Town Junior and Infant School.
It is exciting that, you know, at the end of the course we will become trained facilitators in our own right and help families along the way, and that we'll be doing it ourselves. So yeah, it is really exciting.
Welcome to Girls Group.
We've done flower arranging, Chinese whispers, and then we play ball, and then we went Asda, but I couldn't go because I forgot.
So we're back here tonight, and they are supposed to be singing, carol singing.
Okay, who comes along my voice? Me!
Just watching her through that window there just now, she was joining in with all the other children. She wasn't sitting to one side.
I'm making new friends. At first it was scary when I went in, but then when I met all the friends, I got more better with them, and then I'm fine now in Girls Club.
She never sat down and watched telly or anything tonight. It was, what's the time, can we go now? So obviously that's a good thing, because she obviously wanted to come.
The change in Ellie's confidence has also been seen at the school.
Must have been a terrible existence last year when she was really down in the dumps, when she couldn't find things to do and anybody to even be friends with her. But since the mum has actually now gone to the parental classes, mum has got more confident, and you can see that has rubbed off onto Ellie, because now she's much more confident. The best example, she came up to me yesterday and told me that she'd actually finished all her English work with a big smile on her face. Now, there's no way she would have done that beforehand. She's very proud of mum.
She made something more for me to drink, 'cause it's cold out there, she thinks. That she brought me to school, yes, I ain't no fool, I just think my mum is amazing.
It's starting to change in me the way I go about doing things, the way I react to things. I probably will miss it. I'll miss them, miss that little meeting every Tuesday, but it won't be like the end of the friendships with the people that are on it. We're still gonna be friends. I just wish this course was a few years ago, because then I could have put loads of things into place by now. But you know, there you go. It's only just come up. It's something new, and I've really enjoyed it.
It's important as you grow older to keep learning and to be a good role model to your children. So by doing parents' classes, children can see that their parents are learning alongside them and that we're all in it together.